Hi YouTube, welcome back to another review. Today I'm looking at the Drop AAA titanium flashlight. It doesn't really have like a real name, I guess. It's just on their website, Drop AAA titanium, I think is what it says. Comes in this drop box. Inside there has a little pamphlet of some information and extra O-rings because it is waterproof. So extra O-rings and a little split ring, but here is the light itself. Blue titanium. I think that's just a painted metal ring or something. I don't think it's brass or anything, and I don't think it's anodized titanium, so I'd assume it's just kind of a brass plated or brass color plated ring of some sort, but there's a couple good looks at it. There's the LED, and there's the button and hole to put a split ring. So, into some of the information. It is titanium body and titanium button. There you can see that. Very nicely machined. Nice clean knurling and everything. Feels really nice in the hand. There's a little glow ring. You can kind of see that little green right there under the lens. So after you run it for a while, you can see that glow ring. I don't know if it's big enough to be useful, like if you're walking on a trail and you drop it at night after using it. I don't know if it'd be bright enough to be able to find it, but I don't know. It might help a little bit with that. The sequence is press once, and then turn it off, and then press again, and it'll get brighter, and then press again, and then that's the high mode. So it just goes low, medium, high. Very simple, no lockout mode, no strobe, nothing special, just low, medium, high. It takes one AAA battery. It has a pocket clip that it comes with. I know I have it here somewhere. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe I lost it. Oh, there it is. So, came with this little flimsy pocket clip. So, as you can see, I took it off, but it just snaps on. You can snap it on this direction, which I think would be nice if you want to put it on like a baseball, the bill of a baseball cap or something, because then you can kind of use it as a makeshift headlamp or something, or you can just carry it kind of lens down in your pocket. So it goes either way. Pops on and off pretty easy. Retention seems good enough for the pocket. It's not like a knife pocket clip that's really nice or anything. It's kind of flimsy, but not too bad for a flashlight pocket clip. Just nothing I would use. It is IPX8 waterproof, which I looked up immediately because I have no idea what that means. And it says, protected against water submersion, the equipment is suitable for continual submersion in water under conditions which are identified by the manufacturer. So, I don't know what the conditions are that are identified by Drop or the manufacturer of this, but apparently it's waterproof and not just water resistant, which means like if it gets wet it won't be ruined. It means you can actually put it underwater and it should be fine. 1.5 meter impact resistant. Working voltage of 0.9 to 1.5 volts. Don't know how useful that is to anybody, but that's on the spec sheet. Dimensions, 2.9 inches long and 0.6 inch diameter. That's 7.4 centimeters long and 1.5 centimeter diameter. Weight with the battery is 1.2 ounces. That's really the only weight you need to know because that's how you use it. Interesting is you get two choices of LED. You can choose, and it's just when you're checking out pretty much, you just click whichever option you want. The Cree XP G3 LED and the Nichia 219C LED. So I'm not an expert in flashlights or any LED or anything like that, so I obviously didn't know which one to go with. I kind of just looked up to see what the difference was, and I think the Cree is a lot brighter and white, and then the Nichia is more of a yellowish natural tone. So it's a little more dull, but it's kind of a more natural light. So I went with Nichia, but I have the specs for both. So I'll start with the Cree. The max beam intensity is 553 CD, and I assume that CD is candela. Obviously, I'm not a flashlight connoisseur or anything, so I don't really know what that is in comparison, but it does light up a small room pretty easily on the high mode. Max beam distance of 154 feet, low mode of 5 lumens for 36 hours, so that is the equivalent of this pretty much, and it goes for 36 hours, so definitely useful. If you don't need to use the full intensity, then you'll have a very long battery life. Medium mode is 32 lumens for 4 hours, and high mode is 110 lumens for 30 minutes. The Nichia, which is this one, has a max beam intensity of 304 candela, max beam distance of 111 feet, 3 lumens for 36-hour low mode, 20 lumen for 4 hours medium mode, and 85 lumen for 30 minutes on the high mode. So you can see all those numbers are a little less for the Nichia, but pretty much you just get a duller light with a different color to it pretty much. The design, as you can see, knurled body, blue anodized, nice smooth machining finish on all the flat parts. But whoever machined this for them, which I'll get into later, definitely did a good job. It looks really nice. Very clean machining, like I said earlier. That knurling is very nice. And the pocket clip, like I showed before, is removable. So some of the pros, what I like about it, it's obviously small. Here it is in my hand. I don't have very large hands, so if you have big hands, then it'd definitely be a lot smaller. It's about the size of chapstick, I'd say. As you can imagine, there's a AAA battery, like right inside there, pretty much, so a little longer and a little bigger than a AAA battery. It's very light. It's bright for how small it is. I think that's the high mode. Oh, that's the high mode. So obviously hard to see on camera, and it wouldn't do it justice to show you like a view of a dark room, but it does light up a small room. The function is very easy. That's another good thing. All you do is just click. Like my O-Light has like a double click and a triple click, and then like a 1 or 2 second hold mode and everything. So this, all you do is click once to turn it on, click it again to turn it off. So very easy. Some of the cons. So I haven't used this a bunch. I've carried it around. I've used it just minimally, just lighting up my apartment or looking for things. So nothing crazy. I haven't carried it for like months or anything. But some of the reviews say that this button breaks, burns out, something just where it just doesn't function after a while. Other people have seemed to say it lasts a long time, but it's kind of a gamble, I guess, because who do you trust? The people that say it lasts a long time or the people that say it broke after a month of use? So don't really know. Just watch out for that. That's pretty much all I can think of for the cons. My final judgment, really. I'm not sure who manufactured it, because obviously Drop, who sold it, is just an online retailer. They don't manufacture anything. All of their knives are manufactured by other companies and then sold through them. So when I was on Instagram, I saw somebody I followed posted a picture holding this flashlight with a knife in their hand. And when I clicked on it, it wasn't a Drop flashlight, it was a Lumentop flashlight. So I think either Lumentop made this and then sold it through Drop for a little cheaper, or it's just a copy of the Lumentop. I have no idea, and I couldn't find anywhere that said, yeah, it was manufactured by Lumentop, but it looks exactly the same, other than just not having, I think, like right here on this flat part, there's a Lumentop logo. $35, which I think the Lumentop one's like $50, so you get for cheaper on drop than you would on like Amazon for the lumen top, which kind of seems like a little much for the quality of this thing. If you get one of the little AAA just twist flashlights from Olight, they're like $10, I think, and then there's always the deals where you can get them for $5, just pay for the shipping, and the flashlight is free. So they do those a couple times a year. So you'd probably be better just to go to one of those Olights. But if you want the blue titanium, if you like titanium more than just steel or aluminum or something, then it doesn't seem like too bad of a price. I got a $20 gift card just in an email from Drop because I'm a customer, I guess. So they sent it and said it's been applied to my account. So I looked around and found this for $35 and said, okay, cool, for $15. Definitely seems like a good deal. So if that also happened to you, then I'd recommend it. I'm not sure if I could recommend it for $35 whole price, especially if it doesn't last. But if you get one, you pay the full price and it does last for a long time, then I'd say it's a pretty good deal. You just got to beware about those reviews because who knows, it could burn out. And like I said, the Olights are a lot cheaper and they're just about as bright. I think they're a little less bright than this one, but that's pretty much all I got to say about it. Kind of just a simple little light. Still a long video, I guess, but thought I'd cover all the details, give all the specs and everything. So be sure to check out the other videos on my channel. I have a couple other flashlight reviews. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.